Hi, I'm Jennifer. Welcome.
Hi.
So what brings you in today?
Well, I'm just having some problems with getting along with my husband. Everything at home. Just kind of crazy, I guess. Yeah.
So I hear you saying that you're having some problems at home getting along with your husband.
Yeah. He just comes home like grumpy, like every day. And it's like, I'm just hanging out and then he just comes home and he just expects me to like have done everything and then he just gets all mad and then we just start fighting. Yeah.
So what's a normal day for you like?
So like during the week he goes to work in the morning and then we have two kids. They're in elementary school. They're 6 and 8. And so I have to get them up, get them ready for school, and then I usually come home and just hang out until I have to go get them. So, and then he comes home, so I get the kids about 3, and then he comes home at 6, and then he's just like wondering, like, what do I do all day? And I don't know. He just comes home thinking, like, he just has these high expectations. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
So what do you do when you're hanging out all day?
Well, so my kids are at school, he's at work, so it's just me, really, unless sometimes my neighbor will come over, but really, it's just, I don't know, I like to watch TV. I'm really into, like, reality shows, so, DVR, like, everything. So, yeah, I just watch a lot of TV. Sometimes, like, hang out with my neighbor. She comes over, we might watch TV together, or just hang out, like, on the porch. I don't know, if the weather's good. But, sometimes I just, like, go shopping, too. Get out of the house, just go do stuff, but that's about it. And then my husband just comes home and he's like, what did you do all day? And then I'll tell him. And then he's like, I don't know, he just gets mad. It's like, what does he expect?
Does he have a different idea of what you should be doing, or do you have a different idea of what he thinks you should be doing?
Yeah, I guess he just he always says, like, why didn't you do the dishes? Or why didn't you do the laundry? Or, like, clean. Like, why didn't you clean the bathroom? But it's like, I don't know. I don't like to clean. I don't like to do the dishes. And, like, I just hate laundry. So, it's like, I don't really like to do all that stuff. So, just do what I want to do. He's at work all day. It's like I'm so bored. So am I supposed to just be bored and do stuff I hate? So, yeah, it's the only way I entertain myself, so.
Has this been recent? Or has there been, like, some recent change? Or is this different than how things used to be once upon a time?
When I used to, like, work before I had kids, but then now I just haven't worked, but so ever since I haven't been working, that's pretty much what I've done. Just when I don't work, then I'm just really just staying at home. And yeah, so he's been complaining about it for like a few years, but I don't know. It just seems like now it's like every day where I guess he probably, I don't know if it didn't bother him or if he just didn't complain, but now it's like every single day when he comes home. It's like, why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? So like all the time. That's all I hear, like the minute he walks home.
How do you feel about what you've been doing during the day?
It's obviously, like I said, I don't like to clean and stuff, but I do all that stuff like he thinks I should be doing. But it's like, he doesn't do that stuff either, so he doesn't like to do it. So I was like, why would you think I want to do it? And so, I mean, I'm kind of getting bored and stuff, but I just feel pretty bored. That's why. I mean, I don't know. So, yeah, it's kind of getting old, but I don't know.
What would an ideal day look like for you?
Like when he's at work.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I would just have like time to do stuff for myself, like I've been doing, but also maybe, I don't know, have something else to like, I don't know, get me out of the house, because then it's like when I'm just there around, like all the laundry he expects me to be doing, this and that, it's just like, I don't know, it's like maybe if I had a reason not to do it, the laundry, then he wouldn't like get so mad that I don't do it. I don't know. So, yeah.
Was it different whenever you worked before?
Or
Or like how was life different when you worked?
Yeah, I mean, we none of us really had time during the week, so yeah, we kind of would clean on the weekends, like together sometimes, but it's like now he just expects, like, since I'm not working, for me to be doing it during the week, and he's just like, well, we shouldn't have to be doing it on the weekends because you're here like all week, you could be doing this, and it's like, well, I don't like to do it, so I don't know, he just expects me to do it all by himself, so yeah.
So what I'm hearing you say is you feel a little bit overwhelmed, that now you should just be expected to do all the chore list because you're not working, and that you know, things were different whenever you did work because it wasn't expected of you then to basically do house chores all day, and you guys did them together on the weekends.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just, yeah, it's been, I guess, like building up over these years, and I don't know. I guess now he's just like, I don't know, over it, I guess. But it's like, I don't know. I still don't like to do it, so I don't know.
Okay.
It's like I feel like we're just stuck. So.
Okay. Well, what I want to introduce to you is what we call the cognitive behavior therapy model, and this is what I would like to work on with you.
Okay.
And so basically how this works is our thoughts. It says what we think, that's our thoughts, affects how we act and feel. So what we think can affect how we feel, and what we think can affect how we behave, what we do, our actions.
Okay.
And they can also kind of act in a circle. You know, what we think affects how we feel, which affects what we do. Or what we think affects what we do, which then affects how we feel. So I kind of want to use this model to work with you a little bit.
Okay.
So what would be another way to look at the situation that you're in?
Like how my husband feels about the cleaning and stuff?
Or maybe how you feel about the situation and what you think about the situation.
So, like, my husband just thinks that I should be doing all the work, and I don't think that I should. So, I mean, we used to do it together, so I guess that's my problem, is that I'm still feeling like we both live here, it's both of our laundry, it's both of our dishes. So, I guess it's like, I try to see his side, would be like that, yeah, I mean, I do have more time than him during the week to, like, be doing these things. So, I mean, that's why he thinks that, because he thinks I have more time. So, I guess realizing that I do have more time than him to do these things. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. And so, do you think maybe you could take that information and turn it a little bit and use it to get some of that stuff done? Like you said, you were bored in the beginning.
Yeah.
Do you think there's a way that you can maybe not be so bored?
Yeah, I mean, definitely if I, occupied my time more by doing some of these chores. But, I mean, I don't know. I just don't really like to clean. So I guess maybe if I made like a schedule or something where I did like certain thing or just like clean certain days. So like, I guess maybe he would know. He wouldn't have to complain about like laundry because maybe he could know that that's like, I don't know, like Wednesdays or something. Yeah, and then that would maybe help me because I would know too, like every Wednesday is like laundry, whatever, so.
And everybody would be on the same page and kind of know what's going on.
Like the same expectations.
Right.
Yeah. Something like that.
Right. That's a good point. So, what behavior do you think that you could change?
Actually doing the laundry on Wednesdays or whatever. So, yeah, that, I guess, cause then he, if I actually did it, he would see that I'm actually trying to do stuff that he, wants and stuff.
And how did you feel whenever you worked and you were busy throughout the week? Did you feel good about yourself? Did you feel bored?
When I worked and stuff,
Yeah.
I felt productive, I had something to offer and stuff. So, definitely not bored.
And do you think if you had a plan for your week that maybe you could feel like that again?
Yeah, maybe. Definitely could try it. And to know what's coming each day and stuff could mean something to look forward to, or yeah.
Right. Well, good. Good. And do you think that you would feel better about yourself once you have a plan for the week or a plan for each day?
Yeah, probably so. Then I would know, oh, he's not going to be mad this day because I'm doing the laundry. That, yeah.
Yeah. Well, good point.
Yeah.
Well, good. Well, that's what we're going to work on in the next several sessions. Usually with cognitive behavioral therapy, it's usually 6 to 8 weeks of sessions once a week.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we'll work on, kind of changing maybe some of your thought processes, how we think about things and how we view things.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes how we think of things, depending on what kind of lens or filter we're using, is kind of, how we see things. So sometimes if we change the lens or the filter, we would see things differently even though it's the same thing.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to give you is a thought log, and this is going to be your homework for the next week. And so with this thought log, you're going to write down, what happened, the event, and then next to it, you're going to write down your thought about the event. Next to that, you're going to write down the consequence, the emotion and or behavior associated with that event, of how you reacted emotionally and what you thought, what you thought and what you did.
Mm-hmm.
And then your alternate response, what you could have done differently. Okay. So I'm going to give you that, and you can bring that back to me next week.
Okay.
All right, sound good?
Yeah.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you.